The objective word being you.
Okay, excellent.
Kill your ways.
I suppose so. You know, I never would have guessed you were a jet setter by looking at your place. I like the whole idea of actually being able to take on somebody else's life and somebody else's character. So you're not yourself anymore. You may draw upon parts of yourself, but you're actually, it's like living make-believe. I think I'm still discovering Jane. I don't know her yet 100%. I know lots of things about her, but there's still parts of her I have to discover, and that only happens when you do these readings, when you do the lines, when you interact with the other characters, and then suddenly you realise something about your character, and then it gives you a whole different perspective.
Bath.
A gravy tank?
Ooh, tank. I like that.
Jason's very organised. He also has a wicked sense of humour, and I think both of those things come across in the way that the play is written. I think it's been very well thought through, and he has a great sense of timing for humour, and he has done his due diligence. He has looked through this play. He has worked out where he wants people to laugh and also where he wants there to be dramatic moments. And I think that all goes back to the organisation that is Jason and the way he has a sense of comedic timing.
No. He goes.
Get some water.
I'll call like a jellyfish. I think the way it's written, I think sometimes our misinterpretation of things makes it very funny. And I think it's just the general sense of camaraderie and fun, a little bit of crack all together. And I think sometimes you've had a really stressful day in work, so you come in and you find anything funny. Well, this should be interesting.
More coffee?
Please. Well, the one thing that sticks out very strongly in my mind is that between Act 1 and Act 2 there's actually a Christmas dinner. But the audience doesn't get to see that. But we reenacted that ourselves last week. And it gave us the chance to see what may or may not have happened at that dinner table. And it also opened up lots of other possibilities for us to delve deeper into our characters. Another thing that we did was when we were doing a lot of table work at the beginning, we were reading the play, and Stephen would interject with questions about our characters. He would say, I don't want you to answer this now, but I want you to think about this and you should know the answer. So Miriam and Jim, who play Doreen and Mark, he would ask them questions like, where did you meet? How long are you married? How long was it before you had your daughter? What's the age difference? Things like that. So you really needed to know who you were playing. You need to know the backstory. My character was slightly different because she suffers from amnesia, so can't really remember anything, or very little. Certain things she knows that she likes or doesn't like, so she knows, for instance, that she doesn't like the name Smith, but doesn't know why. So all of these things make you reflect about who you're playing, make you think a little bit more deeply, and then you realise you just can't go out as a blank canvas and just read words. You actually have to have a sense of who you are and where you've come from.
We'll take care of you. You can stay here with us tonight.
No,
Thank you.
Very generous of you.
Well, my boss doesn't need any convincing. She's already signed up to go. But my boss's boss, for instance, the way I would probably sell it to him is if that he wants the best out of me in work, I need to know that he fully supports me inside and outside of work. So if he comes to my play, he's probably going to get a better work, I can't say work ethic because my work ethic doesn't change, but he's probably going to get more out of me in a work situation if I know that he's got my back both from a personal and a work perspective.
Thank you very much. That's
You're welcome, Danielle.
That dinner is almost ready. I hope you like chicken, turkey.
So do I. A normal Christmas for me is going back home to Ireland. My sister comes in from New Zealand, my brother and his wife and 2 kids come over, my parents are there, and my youngest sister is also there if she doesn't have to work. And we all get up on, well, the night before Christmas Eve, we would go to midnight mass, except midnight mass in Dublin is actually at about 9 o'clock in the evening, so it's a vigil. And we would go to that as a family, come back, have a glass or 2 of wine. Then on Christmas morning we would wake up, have a big fry. So rashers and sausages and mushrooms and eggs and tomatoes and the whole shebang. I'm actually getting really hungry thinking about it. And then we would go to the beach. It's traditional on Christmas Day for lots of people to get into the sea in Dublin at the 40-foot. So it's an area that we all go down to watch the mad people jumping into the water. Then we come home and have a big bowl of soup to warm up. Then we'd crack open the sherry, and we would probably put ABBA on the CD player, listen to a couple of ABBA songs, probably sing while we're cooking. And then we would all sit down, and Christmas dinner normally takes a couple of hours. So there's a couple of different starter, main course, which would obviously be turkey and ham with stuffing and sausage meat and all the vegetables, and then my mum's gravy, which is hard to beat. And then we have dessert, and then tea and coffee. We'd have a hot drop.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's the 20th.
Christmas?
Close enough.